Good afternoon, Camp Davy Crockett.
I am Zephaniah.
And I'm Hayden.
And welcome to the Camp Davy Chronicles.
That's true. That's this one.
That is what this
podcast.
show is called. Fun fact.
So, Zeph.
Yes, Hayden.
It is currently April.
It is April. It is.
Why'd you have to think about that?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess that's true. It is. We're recording this in April. It'll come out the March 1st.
March 1st, 2025.
Nope. Wait, yeah. Are we is it May? Is
Yes.
it May that's next? Okay.
Yeah, May is next.
I go backwards on my calendar just to spice things up.
May as well. Keep things interesting.
Yep. So I guess this will come out in May, which means from this episode, we're less than a month away from the start of camp.
I'm excited! I am actually excited.
Yeah,
like
I could tell.
Yeah. This is the last episode before summer camp starts.
Yeah. Before the fun ensues and we're rolling into ROTC and
weekly episodes begin.
Yeah. Weekly with our first guest that you'll never know about because it's a secret right now.
So make sure you're subscribed.
Yeah. On all the podcasts. And review us on Apple Music and Spotify. 5 stars.
Have we ever asked people to do that?
I don't know, but we should.
Leave a review.
Yeah.
Go download every single app that has podcasts on it and subscribe on all of them. And listen to every episode on every app. You won't be sorry.
Yep. But with summer camp being so close.
So very close.
There was something that happened.
What happened?
I mean, what do you do when you have a new staff? And you have to train them.
You have
the second time.
A staff training weekend?
Whoa. Yeah, we had a staff training weekend April.
In April.
It was in April. I don't want to do the thought.
It was a whole weekend, like Friday night, Saturday night.
Yeah.
And Sunday morning. That's a weekend.
That's true.
And the staff were there at Camp Davy Crockett all together for the first time of this year's staff, obviously.
Yeah. Now, I think that this is said about every staff every year. Yeah. But this might be one of the best staffs we have.
Maybe. Definitely in the top 10 that we've seen. It's
definitely the best upper management we've had so far. Because, with Zeph being on the assistant program, I guess I was going to say the assistant program director, but that doesn't make sense.
Well, see, here's the thing. So, obviously, my two predecessors in this position are Sean and Pop-Tart.
Wow.
Which, I feel like someone was telling me this weekend that, like, I'm basically the average of the two. Like, Sean is, he's super on top of things, gets business done, and he's on task and everything. And Pop-Tart is whatever Pop-Tart is. Yeah.
Well, those are not literally big shoes to fill and literally small shoes to fill because they were both, like, I think smaller than you.
Yeah. I don't want to sound like I was, like, dissing Pop-Tart. Like, he's the Pop-Tart is, like, the super fun, energetic side of it. And then Sean is, like, the very, like
paperwork
task-minded paper. Yeah, right. Very good at the paperwork.
They both did a great job.
They had different strengths.
Zeph's going to do a great job. But no, it'll be a fun summer, and I am excited to see you thrive in that position because it's something that I would never want to do.
Yeah.
It seems too stressful, and having to deal, like, I talk to the staff every now and then, and that's as much as I want to deal with them. So I can't imagine trying to keep them together and making sure all the classes, I barely want to make sure, like, my class is doing well, and our classes is the funnest class at Camp Davy Crockett.
Is it? Are you sure?
Yep. I do have to say, moving away from staff training just for a second.
Yeah.
There was another event that happened at Camp Davy Crockett called Webelos Woods.
That's true.
Yeah. And there's some big news that came from that weekend. Yep.
Okay.
From Selena herself. She was the program director for that weekend. Yeah. She took a survey of the youth, the Webelos, that went through that. And she said that she would lie to us if she could.
Okay.
But she said that all of the youth said that shooting sports was their favorite activity. Because she said she really didn't want to tell us that.
What other activities were there that weekend?
Trebuchet building, fire starting and scout skills. So like fire starting, first aid, basic stuff. Arts and crafts.
Okay.
Which I'm not sure what they did there in that. and just some other basic scout skills and such.
Did they have any eco stuff?
I don't know. I don't think so. But I told her that I told all the youth.
Yeah.
I said, it won't hurt my feelings if you lie and say that shooting sports was your favorite.
Did they have any aquatic stuff?
No, it was too cold. It was like 4 degrees out there.
Okay, that makes sense. Because I was thinking, like, I mean, a lot of people are will always enjoy the pool and the motorboating, which I
right, but that's just rigged. But,
yeah,
because they don't actually enjoy the pool stuff. They just enjoy being in the pool.
What do you mean? Then of course you enjoy the pool stuff. Swimming is what you do in the pool.
Nope, see, people come to shooting sports because they want to experience shooting sports.
Yeah.
They go to the pool because they're hot and they want to swim.
And maybe they like swimming.
Nope.
Okay.
So those are my hot takes on those.
Keep telling yourself that.
So, but that was interesting. But staff training weekend was fun. We had something else that happened at staff training that was really cool.
What's that?
The sound system at Campfire got revamped.
Oh, is that what you were doing all day?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so now
I was wondering where you were.
We have a all new. Well, not all new. It's new speakers. We got new speakers.
Oh, really?
Oh,
nice.
At Campfire, and something really strange happened. Okay.
What's that?
And I want you to experience this summer when you're at camp.
Mm-hmm.
After we got the new speakers installed and we started testing them, I decided that I was going to walk up and down the road. Well, I guess walk down the road up the hill to see how far you could hear Campfire away.
Yeah.
Literally, when I stepped off the road from like the Campfire road onto like that pool road right there, you couldn't hear it.
Mm-hmm.
But then when you stepped back onto the Campfire road, you could hear it.
What?
It was so strange. Mm-hmm. And so I was like, this is weird. And so I walked to the other road. Okay, they're the Black Bear Road.
Yeah,
and when you walked on that same road, that like pool road right there, you couldn't hear it, but you walked into Black Bear right there, and you could hear it. It was so weird. So I think there's some like camp magic that's happening out there.
I don't know. Are
or
you
maybe
sure
just there's hills.
Are you sure the volume settings will be exactly the same?
Yeah, because we did that.
Well, when you get to camp and it's Monday night and it's like half an hour before campfire, the music starts playing. Test it out for yourself. See where you can start hearing it.
Yeah.
Speaking of those new speakers, though, we are going to be testing the bass on those quite drastically because JD, I would say JD and I, but pretty much just JD. I was just there for him to bounce off of. Yeah. JD put together the playlist for Monday Campfire, which is country western.
I was about to say we're going to reveal the theme.
Yeah, so our Monday night Campfire is going to be country western themed, and JD put together a music playlist for the 30 minutes before Campfire, and one of the songs. Which we debate. We might
reveal a song, man. I don't know.
I don't know if I want to reveal a specific song, but one of the songs we might change it. There was some. Yeah. Actually, he might have changed it. I didn't see the final version that he did because it ended up to like 2 hours, and then he had to turn it back down to half an hour. So he might have cut this one, but there was one that was like, one of those people who's like a super duper bass person, and they're like, ooh, and like he was like, whoa,
yeah.
Anyway.
It's really cool. Speaking of playlists, if you come to camp and you want to hear the music that we play at Campfire and you want to feel that nostalgia, you can always buy a Camp David Chronicles shirt and scan the code. We put all of the current Campfire music and all of the past Campfire music that we've played on a playlist on there called Campfire. So
is that okay?
Yep.
Yeah. We'll have to make sure we add this year's songs.
It will be on there.
Yeah.
So that's something cool that you got to do.
Also, this shirt, the Camp David Chronicles shirt, also has I say this shirt because I'm wearing it in case you're just listening.
Yeah, you don't get this actual shirt.
Yeah, but you don't get mine.
Oh, it even has stuff on the back.
Yeah, but if you buy it, I think we actually still have I don't want to say.
I don't know. There's. I was looking at Trading Post. There's not quite a few.
Yeah, there's not quite a few. No, what I was going to say is we still have patches, Camp David Chronicles patches. And I found like a bag of them in my house the other day. I was like, oh yeah, I have like 100 of these left. I think that's how much it was. Like it said 100. I don't know. Anyway, there's approximately 100 of those patches left. And I was thinking about like how to like what to give them away for this year. I think that anyone who buys one of these shirts should get one.
Okay, but we're going to add a stipulation to that because we know that some of you have bought one in the past.
Yeah.
So if you can prove that you have a Camp David Chronicles shirt and wear it for one day of entire merit badge, we'll give you a badge.
If you wear it at summer camp and or if you show us that you are subscribed to the Camp David Chronicles.
Yes. Well, you will get a Camp David Chronicles patch, which is one of the coolest, rarest patches ever.
It is.
And I say rare because we've only given out like 10. So
and but we've got,
so
while supplies last, like I said, I think there's 100 left.
So if you, I have a bag at the house too.
Oh, okay.
If you have a shirt from last year, wear it or bring it. Or if you're going to buy one, let us know.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool. Okay.
Do you have any other camp announcements for us?
I do, actually. I'm glad you asked. That was quite a segue. It's not technically a camp announcement. It is a Sequoia announcement. Sequoia Council.
Sequoia Council?
Yeah.
Where's that?
It's where we're at.
Oh, okay.
Cub Scout Day Camp and Twilight Camp for 2024. Now, right now, if you're looking at the screen, there's going to be a pop-up which has this. Now, if you're on Spotify, guess what? You won't be able to see it. So go
edit it.
Yeah.
Thing. Wow.
Yeah, I know.
This is
production
big
value.
promise.
This is production value going through the roof.
Scan the code on screen. No.
No, you'll see this. So I'm gonna quickly go through some dates and stuff, and then we'll do it. So the Johnson City, Tennessee Twilight Camp will be at the Crossroads Christian Church May 29th through June 1st. The Kingsport, Tennessee Day Camp will be at Southview Park Community Center June 3rd through the 7th. The Bristol, Tennessee Twilight Camp will be at the First Presbyterian Church June 10th through the 14th. The Greenville Twilight Camp will be at the Greene County Fairgrounds June 17th through the 21st. And the Breaks District Day event will be at the Russell County Fairgrounds on June 15th. What is happening, you might ask? Shooting sports, scout skills, team building, games, arts and crafts, and fun.
Fun being the most important one.
Yeah.
You know what? I noticed that's a lot of things that are going to happen, but those are all on separate dates. So you could technically go to all of them.
You could go to all of them. For more information, you can register online. You can go to scoutingevents.com/713. It's a council number.
Link in
713-24 Cub DT Camp for day.
And Day Camp and Twilight Camp are very cool, obviously. But what's arguably even more cool is Camp David Crockett. And at Camp David Crockett, we also have Cub Scout programs like the one that they rename every year, which is, they were telling me it's called the Kid Kamporee this year.
Maybe,
which,
I don't know.
Or Cub Camp. There's the thing that's like, it's for Cub Scouts that aren't Webelos.
Yep.
And
it's a lot of fun.
It's that. And then there's also Webelos Camp. Wow. But those are at the end of the summer season. And I assume that you can sign up for those on a similar link, maybe the same link. I don't know.
Probably. You find all this information on the Sequoia Council Facebook or the Sequoia Council website. If you go to their little fancy dancy calendar, you can click on it and find it there.
That's true.
Zeph.
Yes.
Are you ready for a laugh? Because
I'm ready for another laugh.
Have been working hard.
Have you?
On a joke.
You made this joke up yourself?
Nope.
Okay.
But I have searched through all of the Scout Life jokes that have ever been published.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot.
And I found the best joke.
Okay.
Are you ready?
I hope so.
Why aren't koala bears... Oh, hold on. Why aren't koalas considered bears?
Why not?
Because they don't have the qualifications.
That's a funny joke.
That's hilarious. Like I said, went deep in the depths of the joke section on scoutlife.org.
Man, we're really on top of our game today.
I thought it was a great joke.
Hey, maybe I just didn't think it was funny enough.
Yep.
I'm not.
Well, maybe you can.
I don't have a good enough sense of humor.
Yeah, that's true. Maybe you can reel us in with a funny joke or word of the day. Or maybe it's not.
Maybe it's funny. It kind of sounds funny. I like the way this word sounds.
Okay.
The word of the day is oraboric.
Oraboric.
Oraboric means something to do with an endless cycle that causes itself. And it comes from Ouroboros, which is a symbol of a snake eating its own tail. And so it's like an endless circle.
That's funny.
So if you're constantly causing your own problems that repeat over and over and over again, you could say it is Ouroboros.
Well, that's funny. Do you know how to measure a snake?
With a ruler?
In inches, because they don't have feet.
Okay. That's the joke of the day. That's okay, there we go.
It wasn't funny. It's just because it was an ecology joke. That's why I thought it was hilarious.
Yeah, sure. I think that's... And it's related to the word. I think that's the true joke of the day.
Yep. See, not only did I go through all of the jokes, I've memorized every single one of them. So any occasion I have a joke ready.
So speaking of endless cycles...
Summer camp. I'm just...
Well, no, but there's something that has apparently been happening every single year on the staff training weekend, which is slightly alarming, actually.
It is. I thought you were going to tell about it.
Yeah, so if in case you forgot or you weren't around or whatever, you know, if you're a new listener, anything like that, 2 years ago, the first year of Camp Davy Chronicles.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. The first year of the Camp Davy Chronicles. Wait a minute. Where's the problem? Okay. So the iconic, legendary leaning tree in the parade field fell.
Oh my gosh.
During the staff training weekend.
Wow.
And we had actually already recorded our episode for the night when I think it actually fell while we were recording. And so then we recorded a breaking news video that was like 2 minutes long, and we uploaded it separately ahead of time. But there's actually been a concerning trend since then. So what happened the next year, Hayden? The next year, I think we should go all the way to the third year and then explain how we came back to the next year. So this year, 2024. That is this year.
There was something that happened.
There
was another iconic tree.
This is actually, I mean, I want to, like, we're bringing out this kind of almost funny pattern that's kind of weird, whatever, but like I also want to acknowledge, like, this is like genuinely sad.
Yeah,
like,
it is
really sad.
It is sad. The big apple tree in front of headquarters fell.
Very, very iconic tree.
This past weekend at the staff training weekend on Friday. Yeah. Yeah, it was sad.
We had to haul away all the branches and stuff on Saturday day, and it was kind of sad.
There's no more tree there.
It was kind of tough.
It was kind of sad. But we learned something.
We did.
From Dale Douthit, our camp director, that we didn't know.
Yes.
Because we thought, this happens every 2 years, but it turns out that it happens every year because there was a tree that was a fairly large, a noble tree that had been there for multiple years. And by multiple years, I think he told us it was like 80, 90 years old. Anyways, it was like one of the original founders of camp.
So the tree was?
Yeah.
The tree signed the paperwork.
Yeah. So, but it was I think he said that it was a hickory that fell down and crushed part of the ranger cabin that one of our rangers stays in, Caleb. And that was on the weekend of staff training in 2023.
Yeah.
And so there has been a large tree that has fallen down every staff training since Camp Davy Chronicles began.
So we're actually just drawing this connection to the podcast like right now in real time, but
we might be the problem.
Did we accidentally curse camp?
Trees
is the question. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think it was us.
Yeah. I'm gonna personally.
Yeah. If you're a tree out there and you're listening, or you're like the Lorax and speak for the trees, don't fall.
Please.
Or at least on staff training weekends. We're running out of trees.
Yeah. So it's like, it's funny and it's also sad. And I really hope we break the streak next year because I will be increasingly concerned if we don't. And like,
right.
I don't know.
I don't know what tree would fall that would be the
like what other like really
Right,
iconic trees
yeah.
there are. Well, let's not name any if we think of them. Don't want to.
We're gonna found the Camp Davy Chronicles tree. It's like a tradition. This one's gonna fall.
Hey, if we want to, like, just in case the podcast is responsible, if we want to plant another tree.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like in honor of the Camp Davy Chronicles, I don't know, the Chronicle tree.
What if it falls down every year? Like we plant a tree, it grows, thrives, and then falls down.
On staff training weekend.
Every weekend. That would be hilarious.
That would be terrifying. Anyway.
So yeah, that is something that is a borealis or a boric. Or a boric. Yeah, I was thinking of the space cycle thing.
Yeah.
Anyway, so with this summer coming up, it's important that we follow with tradition that has nothing to do with trees.
Yes.
And have our predictions.
Camp predictions.
Because there always has to be a point where I or Zeph is always right.
Yes.
And we have to do that in a civil way.
Yes, certainly.
Called a competition.
Yes.
So Zeph, would you like to explain the rules and tribulations of the competition?
Sure. So this is our third year running. I'm pretty sure that I've won twice.
Nope. Yeah, I don't know.
Which
I think so.
makes Hayden the underdog, so that means no one's going to root for me.
Means I'm going to win.
So you know, if there's any Zeph fans left out there, let me know in the comments. But so for our camp predictions, we have each of us, Hayden and I both, have made five specific predictions for the summer camp season, and we're going to read them off one by one, and then the other one will assign a point value to it. So
from 1 to 10.
From 1 to 10, yes. So if I were to predict, 3 trees will fall.
Wow.
And Hayden thinks, wow, that's pretty unlikely. I'm willing to bet it doesn't happen, and so I'm going to make it worth 10 points.
So the rarer it is, the higher the point value.
Basically, how many points you give it is like, how many points are you willing to bet that it doesn't happen?
Okay. That makes sense. I think that's why I lost last year.
So, like, if it's worth 10 points, that means if it actually happens, I get 10
right,
points.
Yeah, okay.
So
I really understand the rules this time.
Yeah. Okay. Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. When you said that last year.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So, you want to go first?
Sure, I'll go first.
Hayden, give off.
I will start with what I personally think is the most... Okay. I'll start with what I think will happen and then go from the least rare to rare.
Okay, sure.
So my least rare one is that Hayden, will beat JD in a game of putt-putt on our night off. Oh,
so it's a night off prediction.
It is a night off prediction that has to do with camp.
That you think that you will beat JD in a game of
putt-putt.
Putt-putt. AKA mini golf.
Yes.
Are
miniature
those different
golf.
or are those the same thing?
I don't know.
I think that's anyway.
I will give you some facts.
Okay.
I have never beat JD.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Of putt-putt.
Have you been practicing?
I have been practicing.
Okay.
And last time I played miniature golf, I won the
group
game.
That you were in?
Yep.
Okay. But JD wasn't there.
JD was not there.
Okay. Was everyone else there really bad?
No.
Okay.
I had decent competition.
Okay. I think it still seems fairly unlikely.
I would agree.
But it's not like crazy.
Yep.
So I will make it worth 5 points.
Wow. Okay. Sounds like fair to me.
Yeah.
I gotta really work hard.
Yeah. All right. My first prediction is that the trading post will have no ice cream before Wednesday of week 1.
Oh, wait. Okay. Is this counting ROTC weeks?
Yes. So they will have no ice cream for all of ROTC.
So, hold on. Yeah. Because this is important.
Yes.
ROTC is not allowed to buy ice cream.
They're not?
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So, are you considering that? Because they're not allowed to buy anything with sugar in it. So they can only buy... Well, I don't know the stipulations of their rules.
Yeah.
I think that...
Well, that might explain why this was a pattern I've noticed. That's why I predicted it.
I know they're not allowed to buy ice cream.
Okay, can I amend my
Yes,
pitch?
I will allow you to.
say the trading post will have no ice cream during week 1.
Okay. At all.
Yeah, at all.
See, I feel like that's unlikely. We've got a really good trading post staff this year.
That's true.
I give that. Oh man, see, I gotta come up with strategy. You know what? I'm gonna give it a 6.
Okay.
Because that gives you that's just strategy.
Okay. What's your next one?
My next prediction. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
The shoot for the Henry competition will be won by an out-of-council youth and an in-council adult.
Ooh.
So, council as in Sequoia Council, just for clarification.
Yeah, that's pretty specific.
So, the youth will not be in Sequoia Council, and the adult will be in Sequoia Council.
Who won it last year?
2 in council. 1 in council. The adult, it was opposite. The adult was out of council, the youth was in council.
Okay. I feel like that seems kind of likely. For some reason, it just seems like that would happen.
Maybe.
So, I don't know. I would give that... See, I kind of want to give it more because it is very specific, one and the other. But it's also like there's only so many possibilities. So I would give it a 3.
Ooh, a 3.
Okay. My next prediction is, and this one's kind of wishful thinking on my part. There will be 0 real life Code Blues.
Oh my god, is that actually a prediction?
Yes.
Zeph, hold on. It's literally mine.
You wrote the same thing?
Well, but I have a couple more stipulations with mine.
Okay.
But mine is like the same thing.
Okay, well then what's yours?
Okay, I said that there will be no Code Blues at all.
Yeah.
This summer.
Yeah.
Even on ROTC weeks.
Yeah.
But if there are, there will be 2 in the same week, and that's all.
Well, that's like a double. Like, that's not... I think we should make those 2 separate ones.
Okay.
I'm predicting that there are none, and you're predicting that there are 2 in the same.
Well, then I will get rid of the first part of mine.
Okay. Because, I mean, yeah.
I'll be nice.
Okay.
Okay, so that's going to be really unlikely. But I don't want to give it a 10, because that's not strategical. We're going to give that one an 8.
Okay.
Because I feel like it's unlikely. I feel like that's a good way for me to get some points.
8 for no real life.
Yep.
Code Blues.
Okay.
So you don't get the points if it doesn't happen. It just means I don't get the points.
Yep, that's what I'm talking
Okay.
about. So mine was that there will not be any Code Blues
except for 2.
Except for 2 in the same week. No other weeks will have Code Blues.
You know what? I'll be fair. I'm going to give it the same point value.
Wow.
It'll be 8 points.
We're going to go 8 with that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I wrote a $sign instead of the letter 8.
It's worth $8. There's money on the line now.
Okay. So since I went, and you go again.
Okay. So this one's kind of combined with one of our smaller predictions was how many campfires are rained out.
Yep.
If we have that, I was going to say just 1.
Wow.
But I'm specifically predicting that the Friday night campfire on week 4 will be rained, which is going to be the July 4th one.
Yeah.
So like the patriotic themed campfire
that one will
be rained out. That's my prediction, which would be very sad. I don't want this to happen.
Yeah. We're going to go... See, I feel like that one's rare too. But last year I gave it a bunch of rare points and then it all happened.
Yeah.
So we're gonna cut this one in the middle. And we're gonna go with a 5. Because I feel like it's kind of likely, but I don't think it'll happen. And so it's not getting you too many points. Okay. So my prediction is that a total of 9 radios will be broken this summer.
What?
A total of 9 radios will be broken this summer.
Do you know something I don't about new radios?
No, but I know that in the past, that we have broken radios, whether that be during a Code Blue when a lifeguard jumps in the lake and drowns it, or it gets dropped, or something. And so a total of 9 will be broken and not functional by the end of summer.
Like exactly 9?
Exactly 9. No more, no less.
Oh man, that's very specific. Do you happen to know like the average?
Nope.
Okay.
That's a complete guess.
That 9 seems like a lot.
That's what I thought.
So I'll give it 1 point per radio. It's going to be 9
a total of
points.
9 points.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Better
right.
hope that don't happen. I'm going to go through 8 radios this week.
Wait. You can't.
I'm just going to start breaking them left and right.
All right. My next prediction is that despite only being part-time this summer,
okay,
Pop-Tart, our good friend, will damage a golf cart.
Any golf cart?
Yes.
Okay, see, I feel like that's real likely. So we're going to go on the low end, and we're going to give that a 2.
Okay. That's fair.
Okay, my last prediction, which is I think is the most rare prediction, is that Liberty Brew, the Mountain Dew flavor, that has the 50 flavors in one, best flavor in the Mountain Dew category,
it is a pretty good
will come back.
We'll come back
for the 4th of July.
This is a Mountain Dew prediction.
Well, no, hold on. I add to it.
Okay.
And will be sold in the Trading Post.
Okay. I feel like if they bring it back, we will end up selling it in the Trading Post. So this is mostly on PepsiCo, I think. They haven't announced that, I would assume.
No, I don't know.
So.
My Facebook fan page is not done yet.
I want this to be true.
I do too. Best flavor ever.
So I'll give it a 4 for 4th of July.
Wow, that's funny. All yours were numbers related.
Well, they are numbers.
Okay.
And my last prediction is that the ecology director will relocate to Snakes. And this is mostly predicated on us having an ecology director.
I was about to say, currently, that's going to be super rare.
Yeah. So this is so built into this is we get an ecology director and they relocate to Snakes.
Okay.
Yeah. By the way, if anyone out there is interested in ecology and you're over 18, please apply and be the ecology director.
Are you saying that throughout the entire summer they will only relocate 2 snakes, or at a minimum of 2?
At least.
Okay. So they could more than 2. So they could relocate 300. And,
yes.
Okay, so this one's got to be. Because I feel like it's pretty common to what do you consider relocate? Move 10 feet to the left? Because
if there is one somewhere that it's not supposed to be, then they'll get called and come and move it to a different place.
You were the ecology director. I've seen you poke a black snake to move across the path. Get out of here. Well, is that considered relocation?
No.
Okay.
I wouldn't count that unless if it's in a building and they remove it from the building, that would count. Or if it's in a campsite or shelter and they move it to a different area of camp.
Okay, hold on. I'll do some math.
But not like last year there was the one in the shower house and I was kind of there and chased it up, but it just left on its own. That doesn't really count. It's still there, I didn't really move it. What math are you doing?
Hold on.
You calculating? Okay. I mean, the big part of this is just that we get an ecology director, which is if it's just me, that doesn't count if I'm doing it. It has to be someone specifically occupying that position.
Okay. I am going to go crazy.
Okay.
And I'm going to give it 5 points.
Okay.
Because I think it's likely.
Yeah.
But I also, if I don't give you 5 points and all the rest of mine come true, you can't win.
What?
So I'm being nice.
I don't
nope,
get it.
Hey, trust me. I got it. Trust me.
Okay, sure.
I'm helping you out. I'm a Zeph fan. I want to see the Zeph dynasty continue.
Okay, is that why you keep losing?
Yep.
Okay. All right, sure. Do we want to real quick do what you think the hottest and wettest?
The hottest week will be week 2.
Okay.
The wettest week, going for a crazy one.
Yeah.
going to go say week 4.
Okay.
2 and 4.
I will say the hottest week will be week 6.
That's probably true.
Yeah. And the wettest week will be week 3.
Yeah. Those are probably true.
And those are worth 1 point each.
Yeah. Right.
For those. Yeah. Did you want to do the volleyball one?
Oh yeah, that was part of mine. Okay. We're gonna win 4 or 5. Let's see, we're gonna win 5 volleyball games this summer.
5 out of 6.
5 out of 6.
I'm saying we go. I'm saying it's a close season. We go 3-3 and win with a tiebreaker.
I was gonna say we win 3-3.
Yeah.
And then we play a ROTC game and win it and say we won anyways.
Yeah.
But
that's kind of.
I'm doing wishful thinking and say we win 5.
Okay.
So.
All right.
Okay. With that, our camp predictions is over, and at the end of the summer, we will revisit them to see that I won. So, we are time for our thought of the day.
All right, Hayden, close out the off season with a great thought.
Okay. Well, I don't know that it's a great thought.
A thoughtful
but
thought.
At the summer camp that you're going to visit, there's an important thing that you need to avoid, and that is Sasquatch.
That's true.
And according to all major research people, the best thing to protect you from Sasquatch is a camera.
Okay.
So if you're thinking about bringing something, forget the insect repellent. Forget the sunscreen.
Don't actually forget those.
Forget the everything else that protects you from anything but a Sasquatch, and bring a camera. That's my thought of the day, and I've thought about it.
Yeah,
I said it today.
And that is probably some pretty good advice. But please do bring sunscreen also.
It's probably a good idea to bring some insect repellent too.
Yeah.
But don't be one of those people who sprays insect repellent right next to somebody else.
Mm-mm.
Because then you get like the overspray and it's just bad.
Like,
be respectful.
Yeah. If you get like that really like harsh chemical smell and stuff, it's like.
Yeah. And don't spray it inside your tent. It'll make your tent leak.
Ooh. That's good. That's good. Yeah. All kinds of tips today. Survival. Camp Davy Crockett survival tips.
Yeah. Be respectful. Don't make your tent leak. Those are 2 good options.
Make sure you survive.
Yep. And bring a camera for the Bigfoot.
Yeah.
So, okay.
All right.
We will see you week 1. Well, week 1 of ROTC week.
That's it.
It's been real.
It's been fun.
And it has been real fun.
Yeah. And it has been a great day.
Oh, yeah. It's been a great day. It's got to get no Crockett.
Or Camp Davy fun.
Both.
Yeah. Bye.
Camp Davy Chronicles. It's a podcast about Camp Davy Crockett.